What are the benefits of nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium for plants? If a field is cultivated for many years, most of the nutrients will be taken away by the plant. How can the soil replenish the lost nutrients? Does it produce them? Before I tell you whether the soil produces nutrients on its own or not, let me explain some more about the nutrients in the soil. The three elements of nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium are required in large quantities. Hence, these are called primary macronutrients. There are some secondary macronutrients like calcium, magnesium and sulfur, etc. The elements that are required in small quantities are iron, boron, zinc, copper, molybdenum, chlorine, etc. 98% of these plant nutrients are absorbed from the soil solution, and only around 2% are actively extracted from soil by the roots. Most of the nutrient elements are absorbed as charged ions, which are the smallest particle of a substance that can exist and can still retain the characteristics of the substance. What are the uses of nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium to a plant? Nitrogen is useful for the speedy formation of new leaves and the general health of all leaves. It means that nitrogen is an essential macronutrient for the healthy growth of a plant. Phosphorus is essential for the distribution and storage of energy in the form of sugars and starches. Without sufficient phosphorus, the growth of plant will be stunted. It is the component of the complex nucleic acid, that is the DNA structure of plants, which regulates protein synthesis. Phosphorus is therefore important in cell division and development of new tissues. Potassium. Potassium is essential for plant growth, root development, and seed and fruit development. It plays a role in sugar and carbohydrate production, transport, and storage. It improves a plant's ability to combat disease and to a lesser extent, insect damage. It affects various quality factors of fruit and vegetables such as taste and color. How are the nutrients replenished? Nature has its own method to replenish the soil. When animals or plants die, they decompose and mix with the soil. This process replenishes the nutrients lost by the soil in a natural way. The other method is the application of chemical fertilizers to the soil. However, chemical fertilizers can harm the soil over a long period of usage and can pollute the atmosphere. Hence, it is advisable to use natural fertilizers like manure and biofertilizers.